Wait.
In the album Withered.
Hold up. Hold up. Oh my gosh, because Withered was
pretty much just based off me and her.
Oh my gosh. Was it a conversation?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I don't know.
Yo!
I don't know if chat's gonna be able to hear that. You may have to edit that one in. I can send you the audio link.
Yeah, I'll edit that in at the end. I'll put that in at the end.
But that is pretty much the actual conversation of like, are you ever going to do it? So are you actually going to do it? Just do it, you know?
Yo.
So chat, here comes the climax, right? It's December 31st, 2021. And I put this text, I copy and paste it, right? And I don't send it at 12 because I feel like it's too lame. And I wait until, I believe it was like 1:23 a.m. because I felt like it was like, oh, I haven't really been thinking about this.
You didn't want to send it right at New Year's because that'd be cool.
I don't want to send it right at New Year's because then it's like clearly copy and pasted, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let me make it feel a little bit more natural.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yep. So I send it at like 1:23 a.m. And of course, no response that night.
Okay.
And then I'm waiting the next day.
Okay.
In chat, I get no response.
Okay. It's always the pain of waiting. I feel like
it's like, oh, but she'll get back to me though, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't just not respond to that, right?
Yeah. I feel like that's better. Like, obviously it worked in your favor. Spoiler, but like, I feel like the delayed response, whether it be a yes or a no, will always be better. Even though it doesn't feel good at the time, will always be better than like the immediate like.
Oh, I agree.
Read it.
And it's also like, oh, she's putting thought into this, you know? Because I know she saw it. It has to have been thought about, you know? And then the next day rolls around. And it may have been day 3. I'm not 100% sure. Jalen is in the room and she is now scrolling up.
Doing what?
She's scrolling up through the text.
Oh, she's looking for it?
She's looking for it.
Oh,
but it was either day 2 or day 3 of waiting. And listen here, chat. Chat, are you paying attention? Because this is when it gets juicy. She finally responds, right?
And she's like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting on you to say this. Kiss me, you animal. Yep.
That's exactly what it was. Except instead of kiss me, you animal, she said, sorry, I'm talking to someone right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it was a no.
Oh.
Right?
Oh. So it wasn't first try. Oh, okay.
It was not first try. It was not first try.
All right, that was crazy build up. Okay.
But Hakeem let me put my feelings out there, right? And although it didn't work out in the end, I think we can learn a lesson of at least you tried, you know?
Hey, I'm right there with you, buddy. I'm right
No,
there with you.
but here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
A month goes by. Hold on. Seems to be a fact check.
Oh my god.
I'm getting fact checked. She responded January 2nd. So it was at what time though?
That's like 3 days. Oh well, no, that's like a day later. Cause you
So 19. So it was a day and a half.
day and a half, yeah. Cause you sent it like at what, January 1st,
Which is
1
pretty much 3 days when you're in real time.
Yeah. When you're yearning, it's an eternity. When you're yearning,
Yeah.
it's an eternity. I get that. I get that.
Oh yeah, I forgot I added that part.
Wait, added what?
I added I'm sorry, chat. At the end of my text, I remember because I had this whole thing planned out, and it still kind of felt weird sending it at 1:23 in this like whole long thing.
Mm-hmm.
I actually sent it at 1:23. Yeah. But after the text, I may have said I don't know how to make this sound, not make it sound cringy. So I kind of added my own little flair that may have fucked me over a little bit.
Yeah, I think that was one of those things where you should just let it fly. Should just let it ride.
Yeah, I should have just let it fly. But a couple, like, you know, about a month goes by,
Mm-hmm.
and she pops up again, and she says something to me again on Instagram.
She texted you on Instagram?
I think she texted me on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
After not talking for a little bit, and then Valentine was rolling around. After talking a little bit, and I asked her to be my Valentine, and then she said yes. You know?
Okay.
Hold on, I'm being told to read the exact messages.
Okay, go ahead, read them.
I don't know if I don't want to read this. I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna read that.
Why not?
Because
Why not?
Her response, it wasn't a no. Her response wasn't a no. I was wrong. Her response was, "You liked me senior year," which is debatably worse, right?
So
because there is no closure.
Wait, what do you mean there's
it's
no
like,
closure?
I told her how I felt, and I just want like a, you know, yes or no or whatever. I'm like, oh, I like you too. And her response was, "You liked me senior year?"
Yeah, that is arguably worse.
And then I have to wait for a second response. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
But then my response to "You like me senior year," I may have said, yeah, you know, like on some like high school movie crush type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, maybe that wasn't the best response at the time. But I had already told her how I felt, you know? So who's really at fault here? I don't know. But listen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen. So going back I asked her to be my Valentine, and she says yes. And then we're talking again, right? And apparently, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell chat this real quick, just in case anybody else, gets into this situation. Valentine doesn't being someone's Valentine doesn't mean you're starting the date. Apparently,
no, because I know. Trust me, I know that.
Yeah,
You've
been there.
I've been there. Did I tell you about when I asked Adriana to be my Valentine?
You did not. No.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Like,
yeah.
That's not even kind of. That's exactly what happened. I think that was that was either junior year or senior year. It might have been senior year. Yeah, like she was like, yeah, and like I gave her stuff for Valentine's Day, and then that was kind of just it.
Yeah, isn't that weird though?
It is. But that's the point of the holiday, right? Like, it's like, I feel like there's a lot of, I won't say, for lack of better terms, I feel like there's like a lot of like pollution and weirdness behind, like not weirdness, but like there's like a lot of, I don't know how to say it, but I feel like it's assumed that if someone's your Valentine, it's because you guys are dating, talking, etc. When like, or like that something will come of it after said person accepts to be your Valentine. And I guess that's just not in the rule book. Which again, it makes sense because I've had times like that where there have been people that I've talked to and I'm like, hey, do you want to be my Valentine? And like, I have no intention of dating them, but simply to just participate.
You're a part of the problem.
No,
you're ruining it for the rest of us.
No, not really. It's just that like,
you're asking people you have no interest in.
No,
to be your Valentine.
It's not.
You're really just playing their heart.
No.
And then they come around to a guy like me who has real intention, and then they're like,
"All right,
I don't trust you." You know,
no, it's not that. I just feel like and this is a personal thing. I feel like, if I'm like, yo, do you want to be my Valentine? I don't want to come off as that, like, yo, I'm only saying this so I could, like, get at you or something like that. Like, I want to I want you to genuinely be my Valentine. Like, I don't want to I feel like if I, like, say, because, this disclaimer, but there are a lot of people who, like, they expect to get something from that, you know what I'm saying? Just because they spent the holiday together or something like that. And that's just not me. Like, if I want you to be, like, if I want you to be my Valentine or something like that, I just want to treat you for the holiday, for the sake of it being the holiday, like for the sake of just me taking part in it. Like, there doesn't have to be anything that comes from it afterwards, and I'm not entitled to anything afterwards. That's why I come off like that, because it's like, that's weird, because at the end of the day, from my perspective, it feels like it's not even genuine at that point. It's just, you're just doing that because you want something from me. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, have you seen those Instagram posts where, like, it'll be like, they'll be asking if they can be their boyfriend or girlfriend, and like, it'll be in a hotel room with flowers on the bed and stuff. It's like, it's like,
I've seen that.
You're kind of like, is it a nice gesture? Yeah, but like, be for real. You trying to crack. Like, come on, gang.
Okay.
Be for real. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I know that's not everybody. That's the thing. That's not everybody. There are people out there who do those gestures because they genuinely want to make that moment when they ask their partner to be their girlfriend, boyfriend, to make it special. But like, come on. When you bought a hotel room and you put all this stuff on the bed and it's like, you got the candles and like, come on, bro. What if she says no? You gonna be like, you know what I mean? It's like, you do all that for nothing. Or you do all that for the wrong reasons, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just like, okay, like, do you want a girlfriend?
Well, here's the thing, right?
Okay. You did that. No, I'm kidding.
No. I kind of did the opposite.
Okay.
Because apparently, apparently I was kind of new to the whole like dating thing, and I guess I didn't understand the rules.
You new to the dating thing? I find that hard to believe. Go.
No, like a real like love dating relationship, you know, trying to get into a relationship, or at least things worked differently for me, you know.
They definitely did, because you were just like going through them left and right. Back in your day, man.
Okay, kids, if you're listening to this, when you're 10 or 12, he's lying.
Yo, Papa J was a player, man. He was, whoo. Lucky we don't got our money in here. Our money.
And we probably shouldn't. Because our money's full of lies.
Well, okay. Yeah. So I get it. Settling down and not being promiscuous. That is new for you. My bad. Go ahead.
Okay. I didn't fully mean it like that, but okay. But so after the whole Valentine's thing, right? I'm over here. I thought, you know, we're kind of dating, right? April rolls around. I think I bring her a smoothie to her house because she was home for spring break. And I thought that was like, oh, that's what we do now because we're a couple, right? And then as the time kind of goes on, right, the summer rolls around, I kind of realized that we're not dating. We're not dating. But I've kind of been like in my head. I may have told somebody that we were dating, but it kind of felt like more talking at this point. And then, you know, and then I get to thinking again. You know, this isn't. I clearly have to take another step, right? But for me, that meant we just have to like go on dates. You know, and August comes around. No, this is. Let me tell you why, or how I figured out that we weren't dating. Right.
Okay.
My birthday comes around and I get a happy birthday, right? And that's kind of it. It was just like a happy birthday, Jay. You know, what are you doing for your birthday? But we don't see each other on my birthday or whatever, I don't think. And her birthday comes around the next month. And I'm at the beach. Okay. I'm at the beach with my family. And I'm out at the shops or whatever. And my family knows about this girl. And
Mom, I have bad news. We weren't even dating.
No, listen. We're at the like town shops, and my cousins are like, oh, what are you gonna get for this girl, right? That you haven't really been talking about, but you've been talking about. I'm gonna go, here's what I said. Oh, we don't really do that. We're not really the gift giving people.
That's
right?
not our love language. Our love language is
that's not our love language. We don't really do that, right? And they go, what do you mean you have to get her something? You guys are dating, right? And this is when I stopped and thought, wait, are we? Maybe I've been telling people the wrong thing because I felt like we were. But I'm not 100% sure anymore.
I'm just imagining all of you guys just at a table, and they're like, "You guys are dating, right?" And everybody's just looking at you, and you're like,
My response was, well, I mean, kind of. We're like talking, you know, and that's when it kind of hit me that we weren't dating, right? But then I get back from the beach, and we start going on more dates. And I think I'm not 100% sure on the timeline here, but I felt like we were going on more dates, and maybe December rolls around, and during this whole time, Raheem, right? Your channel, Raheem's Demise, right? Mm-hmm. As the people know you. Mm-hmm. You're saying to me for the past maybe 3-4 months, are you gonna ask me to be your girlfriend? Or are you gonna ask me to be your girlfriend? And I didn't know that's actually how that works. My response to you was, oh, that's childish, but people don't do that anymore.
That's childish.
Him? Apparently people do it.
Yeah.
Apparently you're supposed to do the whole are we dating situation.
Yeah, what are we?
Yes, apparently people, you have to have that what are we conversation. But I didn't know that, right? So after August and we started going on more dates, then I was like, oh, we're like actually dating now, you know? And we've been dating for a couple months now because it's now November or December. And I get on a call with Jalen and just say, what are we? And him, that's what it hit me. Maybe I should have listened to you more.
Maybe not. I don't take my own advice.
I go, I mean, we're dating, right? And she goes, oh, okay. That's what, okay.
That's it? Okay.
And I was like, I thought we were dating for the past couple months. Which it was one of those situations, but you never asked me to be your girlfriend.
Oh, that's what she said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I just want to say, Dean, you saved my relationship, right? The first time by making me commit, right?
There we go.
Even though it didn't work out, it still kind of worked out like a month later.
There we go.
And maybe I should have learned my lesson and listened to you the second time about the whole you gotta ask her to be your girlfriend situation. And I chose not to the second time. And then that kind of put a damper on things. So maybe I should have listened to you earlier.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And is that like how it officially like happened? Like, is there a separate instance asked her to be your girlfriend, or it's just been?
No, that's when it happened right there.
Okay.
That was the conversation. And then 4 years later, 5 years later, 4.5 years later, 3 years later.
Oh my God! Don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble.
No, it was almost 20, over 3 years. No, it's currently almost midnight, and I can't be mad. Yeah, it'll be 4 years this year. So 3 years later, everything worked out, you know.